This historic stadium, home to the Iron Horse and the Great Dane, to Wilson and Alvarez. Camp Randall Stadium in Madtown, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hot. As we'll see, the Purdue Boilermakers taking on the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. This crowd trying to make life miserable. Give to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Boilermakers will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt team gets down there. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
Catch in the middle, it's Horton.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
There he goes. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The Boilermakers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Now from inside the red zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel it.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he kept that one just straight. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
I like the decision by the quarterback. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Boilermakers have their offense in high gear. Going to look downfield again. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are...
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big fight. him there. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Horton. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Horton. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And they'll get him. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the 2nd half.
I agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little 2nd half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the 2nd half so that we can win this game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Right down the middle. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. No chance for a return, he makes. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affected the football game.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Got it in the middle. It's Horton. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Maybe a little long for a field goal, definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. The give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Complete in the middle. At the 45 on his way. He's into the open down the middle. The tag. Touchdown, Boilermakers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Hand off from the shotgun. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Horton. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, the ground game. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Boilermakers are marching down the field. They go to the ground. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Walker. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
Man, just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for 1st and goal.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered.
Touchdown, Purdue! Quick strike through the air for the score. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Got it in the middle. It's Horton. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. They're able to put a stop to that return. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. And the Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Jackson. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. Man, does that hurt this defense at this point in the game to get called for the PI? Absolutely brutal. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll go to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Still running at the 40. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
right back to the well. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just...
Touchdown, Boilermakers! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.